Indian citizen who had been fighting as a mercenary in Russian army was killed on the front lines with Ukraine on January 13th. The deceased, who has been identified as Binil T.B, was a resident of Kerala's Thrissur district. A relative of Binil, in fact, has said that Binil's wife Joicy, who had been in touch with the Indian embassy in Moscow for the past few months, called the officials upon receiving the news of Binil's death, which was then confirmed verbally. The officials also told Joicy that the embassy had received information in this regard from the Russian army only. For the last few months, Binil and his two relatives, Jain T.K, who was also fighting as a mercenary, had been making appeals to be brought back home. In his messages, Binil, in fact, has said that he was mentally and physically exhausted, even as he had been unsuccessfully knocking on the doors of the Indian embassy in Moscow since September in an attempt to be brought back home. In his last message, Binil, in fact, had said that they were forced to move to the front lines, further endangering their lives. This is the second death of a Keralite while fighting for the Russian army after being recruited from India under the guise of jobs as military support staff. In August last year only, Sandeep, a native of Thrissur, was also killed in a drone attack.